Welcome, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Joshua Jefferson Olega, and this is the Munye Podcast. This is a Rotary-Rotaract collaboration, and we seek to push or bolster the image of Rotary and Rotaract through our communities and in the world over. All right, today we are joined by Rotarian Freddie Nyanzi, our president-elect for the Rotary Club of Nalumunye. So you must be asking yourself, who is this man? And so I will direct this question. Who is Mr. Freddie Nyanzi outside Rotary?
Freddie Nyanzi outside Rotary is a computer scientist, a social service professional. I'm also a farmer engaged into farming. I'm also married to Rotarian Elva. She's also a Rotarian in this club.
Okay, that is a very good overview. So the viewers must be asking themselves, what was that push? What pushed you to join Rotary?
My passion for service pushed me to join Rotary because since I work with NGOs, so it pushed me to work to join Rotary.
Yeah, that's a very, very good push. You see, the beauty of Rotary is that it brings together different people from different cultures and different professionals and different professions rather. So we see that there is a cream of individuals involved in this. So then the viewers must be asking themselves, despite the urge to join Rotary, what was your view of the entire concept of Rotary before you joined it? Because we know now what pushed you. So what was it looking like before you joined?
Rotary is a group of people, professional people who are committed to serve and make a lasting impact in communities. So that impression impressed me to join Rotary as well.
Okay, so as we can see right now from our dear host, we see someone who is service-oriented, we see someone who is community-oriented, and we see that he pushes this orientation into a space that leads him to make on that promise. All right, on to our main discussion, which is understanding Rotary. Many organizations have very many different mottos. In Rotary, our motto happens to be service above self. So, Mr. Freddie, what does this motto speak to you about?
Service above self. I think it means putting your personal needs before others. Putting your personal needs before others. That means serving other people before your personal needs.
Okay, so we see that in this particular case, it's a call for us to more or less deny what we need in a particular aspect and then put the needs of others before us. See, now these different organizations are different in particular ways. Some organizations are constituted differently. So, Mr. Freddie, how is Rotary different from other organizations?
Rotary is different from other organizations because in Rotary it combines service, leadership, fellowships through a global network.
Through a global network.
Yes.
That's actually a very interesting point. You see, very many organizations will curtail you to occupational togetherness or curtail you to maybe hobby togetherness. But we do realize that in this entire constitution of Rotary, we have people from different calls of life and people of different expertise, which makes the organization very, very special. Now, you must be asking yourself as a viewer, who can join Rotary? So, Mr. Freddie, who can join this organization?
Any adult can join Rotary, male or female, as long as is willing to serve about he or himself. So the funny thing about Rotary is we pay to serve. We pay dues every year to serve. That makes it different from other organizations.
Yes. Now, you see, again, it benchmarks on what Mr. Freddie talked about before, which is you need to put your needs to bay, and then you are going to look at the needs of others. The needs of others happen to be diverse in nature. So if at all you find yourself in position to meet such needs, then Rotary is the home for you. All right. So homes have different uses. Homes have different impacts. Now, you must be asking yourself, what is the impact of Rotary? So, Mr. Freddie, I would like to pose a simple question. How does Rotary impact the different communities it exists in?
Well, Rotary transform different communities by implement these sustainable projects and health, education, water, environment, and economic development.
You see, now we talk about things such as health, economic development, water, sanitation, and safety. So you see that we put ourselves in a position where we serve people better. In this case, Mr. Freddie talked about projects. So, Mr. Freddie, in this case, can you tell us any sort of project that the Rotary Club of Munye has undertaken in that community?
Okay, thank you. Rotary Club of Munye has undertaken different, so many projects. Like I can give you an example. Like we have a signature project at Bandre Church of Ghana Primary School. We are constructing a two-story building, classroom block. We have built a waiting shed at Chiteri Health Center 3. We have renovated spring wells within the community. We have done environmental projects like planting trees and so many other things.
All right. So, dear viewers, what you see right now is impact after impact after impact. So, you must be asking yourself then, how in this particular case do these sort of projects affect things such as education, such as health, such as economic development, and so on and so forth? So, Mr. Freddie, what benefit do these projects possess to the educational sector in a particular community, to economic development, and to things like the health benefits that the community gets to face or to experience?
Well, through target projects, we have improved education system, like I've told you, like a boundary, Church of Uganda. We have planted trees within the community. We have renovated spring wells, like I've told you before.
Yes.
We have done medical camps. We do medical camps like every year. We carry out medical camps where like so many people come out be treated, and so on.
And so forth. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you see, as I have said before, is impact after impact after impact. And bear in mind, this impact is always positive. So, ladies and gentlemen, despite us creating positive impact, that stems from how we collaborate with different sectors in Rotary. So you must be asking yourself the relationship between Rotary and Rotaract. So, Mr. Freddie, could you kindly enlighten us on the relationship between Rotary and Rotaract?
The relationship between Rotary and Rotaract. Rotaract is Rotary's youth pattern in service, leadership, and community impact.
Okay, so it is a community partner.
Yeah, we are partners.
Oh,
But Rotaract is a youth partner in service with Rotary.
All right. See,
Yes.
One thing we like about our host is that he's always to the point. Now, what we see in this particular case is that we have a very beautiful partnership with the youth in our community. So this again begs the question, why should the youth in different communities join Rotary and Rotaract?
The youth, especially the Rotaractors, should join Rotary because it offers leadership skills, mentorship, networking, opportunities, and so many other things.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, positive impact after positive impact. So you must be asking yourself a question. How do Rotarians and Rotaractors come together to create better impact? So, Mr. Freddie, could you enlighten us on how your youth, let's say, grouping comes together with a grouping of Rotarians to create greater impact?
Well, the Rotaract and Rotary, when combined together, brings about experience, mentorship, innovations, and energy to deliver meaningful projects.
All right. Now, you see, what I pick very interestingly from that submission is the energy to deliver meaningful projects. You see, one thing that I love about this entire collaboration is that we not only look at the wisdom and guidance given to us by our elders, but then we collaborate that with the energy of the youth. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, Rotary is your home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there's something very interesting that I talked about, which is Rotary being your home. Now, you see, homes will give you various personal experiences, whether you want it or not, right? So, you see, this begs the question again, what has been one of those personal experiences that you've gained through Rotary?
Well, Rotary has strengthened my leadership skills. I expanded my network. I have made so many friends within Rotary, and also deepened my commitment to service.
All right. Now, you see, when you talk about commitment to service, that is a personal conviction. So now, Mr. Freddie, Are we correct to say that Rotary has changed your life to an individual basis?
Yes.
So if it has changed your life to that individual basis, would you give us a more in-depth look on how it has shifted you from a before to an after?
Well, leadership is all about service.
Mm.
So I have gained this experience. Like I've told you, I've made so many friends.
Yes.
It's all about networking. So I've made so many friends. Like you have since like you introduced me before, I'm the president-elect of this club.
Yes.
To be nominated as a president nominee designate before become a president, it's not something easy. Like in such a club like Munye.
Yes, a very competitive
Yeah,
club.
it is.
Yes. So you see, when you make friends, there's something that happens, and that happens to be the memories you create when you make such friends. So, Mr. Freddie, what is your most memorable moment in Rotary?
I think that one was way back into 2024 when I was elected as president nominee designate. It caught me off guard because I didn't expect it. Because I didn't stand for it, but the members in the club said you deserve to be the president nominee designate. So here I am. Next year I'm going to be president of Rotary Club of Namunye.
All right. So that is your core memory.
Yes, in Rotary.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you do realize that despite the positive impacts we create, we are a well-structured organization. You see that our leadership goes through various stages. You are picked about 2-3 seasons before you take up office, as Mr. Freddie has told you. And as you can see, next year he will be president, since right now he's president-elect. All right. So for this segment, we're going to make it a bit interesting. You must be asking yourself, what will our guests choose over the other? So, Mr. Freddie, this is going to be a close fire round. So I'm going to ask you questions and you're going to pick one over the other. So, first and foremost, success or service?
Service.
Okay. Man U or Arsenal?
Liverpool.
But you're supposed to pick one. Okay, let's just go with Liverpool. Would you choose leadership or influence?
Leadership.
You choose leadership.
Yes.
All right. So, would you choose truth over happiness?
Truth.
Truth.
Yes.
Okay, now this is now another interesting one. So, would you now choose love over money?
Money.
Money comes first.
Yes.
Very, very correct. All right. Would you choose fellowship or networking?
I could go for both.
You would go for both?
Yes.
Because would you tell us why you go for both?
Service and networking. Like I told you before, I've made so many friends in Rotary.
Yes.
So service and fellowship and networking, they are very important in Rotary.
Okay, that's very interesting. Now, I need you to give me one word that describes Rotary for you.
One word that describes Rotary is service above self.
Service above self. Okay, it's a phrase, but yes, we're going to take it that as it is. And one word that would describe to our viewers what the Rotary Club of Namunye is.
Rotary Club of Namunye is known for vibrant service. It's a very vibrant club.
That is very true. You know, for the previous concluded Rotary year, we bagged a lot of awards. So at times it's very difficult to put greatness into one word. So yes, vibe and service. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we need to appreciate the fact that words without action tend to be meaningless. So, Mr. Freddie, I would like to ask you, what would you say to someone hearing about Rotary for the first time?
Well, Rotary is an opportunity to serve, to grow, and make a real difference in the world. So that's what I would say to someone who is hearing about Rotary for the first time.
All right, an opportunity to grow and serve. Ladies and gentlemen, if that speaks to your inner man, as I said before, this is your home. So, in line with action, so how can someone get in touch with the Munye clubs?
He or she can come for our fellowships. We sit on Wednesday at GNT Rooftop, 7 to 8 p.m. Okay. Or you can, we have social media handles. Yes, we do have them. Like TikTok, X, Facebook.
All right. So
you can join and follow us on those social media handles.
Follow us. Yes, that is very true. As you can see down on the screen displaying before you, our social media handles are running, so you can copy them and then follow us. So, you know, all good things have an end. So, Mr. Freddie, what is that last message you'd like to give to the community and to our dear listeners?
Well, thank you so much, Josh. I'd like to call upon people out there, like the youth, Rotary actors, and so many other people to join Rotary, because Rotary is a big network where you can network as well as make friends and serve and do service. We do projects. Still, Rotary needs a lot of helping hands at this moment in time.
Ladies and gentlemen, helping hands are something that we do need in Rotary. And yes, if you have that voice from your inner man telling you to come and help out, please come and help out. Thank you, Mr. Freddie, for joining us. By the way, it's a privilege to shake the hands of a president-elect. So yeah, I'm a very lucky person.
I'm humbled.
Thank you, Mr. Freddie. So this will not be his last time. You know, this is just the icebreaker. So he will be coming back for other consequent episodes and other consequent segments. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have various clubs in Munye. We have a mother club that happens to be the Rotary Club of Munye. It happened to mother the Rotary Club of Munye Heights. And then later, that very club of Rotary Munye happened to mother Rotaract Munye. So you see, it's a different network of various clubs that come together for the betterment of the community where we exist. As you can see, and as it has been said by Mr. Freddie, we do have the youth segment, and I am part of the Rotaract youth segment. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, come and join us. For closure, the greatest gift you give to yourself and the greatest gift you would give to the community is your services. Ladies and gentlemen, if this speaks to your inner man, come put that passion into action and let that action turn into everlasting impact. Thank you, Joy. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to our listeners. And as I said before, this will not be the last time you will see us. Thank you.